Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name's Nick, and in today's video, we're going to be building a couple Crested Gecko racks, and I'm going to kind of show you guys what the plans are for the future here, and we're just going to go from there. I also want to say a huge thank you to everybody who supported us on Morph Market recently. It's been really awesome. I really appreciate all of you guys. Link is in the description, but let's go ahead and get right into this video. We're going to just jump right into building some of these racks, so let's get into it. Alright everybody, in today's video, we are going to be building Crested Gecko racks. These are two racks. They're going to hold three 18 by 18 by 24s on one rack, and on the other rack we're going to hold four 12 by 12 by 18s. Now, the whole point of this is to one, get back to tanks, but also two, this is just a prototype to see if it hopefully works out. We got the idea from Brian Barczyk in his video, so I'm sure you've seen that if you're watching this. It probably only makes sense. But anyway, let's get to cutting. Pretty cool, huh? So the concept for these platforms is very, very simple. This is for a 12 by 12 by 18 tank. Now, when building the bases, we don't really care about the height. So all we really need to know is that it's 12 by 12. Oop. Right here. So what I've done is, you can see there's 12. We made these pieces 13 inches long, and then we made the bases. The bases here are also 13 inches as well, so it's a perfect square. Now this is the one rack that we have done. So what this rack's gonna hold is an 18 by 18 by 24, 18 by 18 by 24, another 18 by 18 by 24. But what we messed up was our measurements are a little off. So this one right here, so we wanted the tanks to have a 31-inch clearance so that I had enough room to kind of put lighting up here and to also run my Miss King system. But what happened was we actually put it up 34 inches from here, if that makes sense. So what happened now is this top area, this area right here, is only about 25 or 26 inches from right here to the top of that post. So what we have is that tank's going to be more snugly fit than those two, and you can kind of see it pretty obviously. But that's going to hold 1, 2, 3 18 by 18 by 24s. And the bases on these right here, so all you have is we cut a 2 by 4, 19 inches. So this piece right here is 19 inches. Same over here, 19 inches. These boards are 1.5 inches and 1.5 inches. So that's 3 inches that we already have going this way to make a perfect square. So then this board right here is 16 inches and it fits in perfectly. All right everybody, so here we are, present day, with the racks in the room right now. But I wanted to also show you something else before I kind of talk about this a little bit. We went ahead and tore out all the carpeting in here. So we moved all the racks back downstairs, which is fine for now. If you look, the clearance at the top here is almost nothing. And when the carpet was in here, it was literally nothing. Now that's not why I removed the carpet. The main reason I removed the carpet is we're gonna install vinyl waterproof flooring in here. So what that's gonna do is that's gonna protect us from any leaks in the future or anything like that. We're also doing that in the other room, which I'll kind of show you in a second. But anyway, this is how they'll fit. I do want to line the whole room with these. Get tanks as we go kind of deal, because it's very expensive. I did the math, and if I get all the tanks that I want in this room, or that will eventually somewhat need in this room, it would be about like $4,000 in tanks and probably about like maybe $1,000 in lumber would probably be about what it would cost, somewhere in there. Yeah, I built these racks with the tanks that we already have, so that way I didn't have to go buy it. You know, I built with what I have. The other big reason I want to go to tanks, guys, is because of this. Miss King. We're gonna line all the tanks with Miss Kings. It's gonna be on a time mister for everything. Right now, the plan is to have these 3 tanks. I believe I'm gonna be putting in our Extreme Harlequin project, like probably Betty up top here, Mr. Butterworth here, and then Louise at the bottom, or you know, however which way it works out being. That's kind of what I want to do. In these 4 tanks, I think I want to put our 4 new lychees in those tanks because I want to see them kind of grow up. I think it'd be kind of cool to watch them kind of move around in this. Okay, so this closet's kind of full of junk right now. But a plan in here, we're gonna build baby shelving units in here. I don't know what size, I don't know if I'm gonna do tubs in there or if I kind of want to do tanks in there as well. Like 12 by 12 by 18s, build shelving in there, 12 by 12 by 18s everywhere. That way it's like for grow outs. And then I wanna line this whole, where's it at? Yeah, right there, this whole back wall all the way over to here. I want to line that with racks just like this. So that's kind of the plan now. We're staining the racks this color, and then I want to plug them in really quick so you guys can see an idea for lighting. Also, this light is going. I bought a 2x4 surface mount LED light that's like really nice. So hopefully it looks really nice in here. But let's go ahead and plug these in. Okay, so this is what it's gonna look like. I can't plug that one in yet because its switch doesn't reach. And I have to buy either a longer connector between the 2 downlights, or what I'm probably gonna do is I'm just gonna mount a power strip to the side here, and then that way everything kind of plug into that. But this is what it looks like with the light on in the room. And this is what it looks like with the lights off in the room. So it's gonna look pretty cool. You know, we're not doing any, this is probably a good shot. I still gotta clean that glass, obviously, but it's gonna be pretty sweet. At the moment, I don't think I'm gonna do any UVB or grow lights for plants yet. I haven't really decided what I want to do yet. You know, you guys can leave comments down below and we can kind of see how things go. And I don't know, I bought puck lighting for these, and then this one I bought strip lights just to see which one I like more. So maybe comment down below, do you like the strip lights better, or do you like the puck lighting better? I don't know. It doesn't really matter to me, but yeah, that's the plan. So let me show you the other room really quick. Okay, so this is our snake room, which I have decided to rip out the carpeting up here too. We do breed African soft fur rats for our snakes. I think that I'm gonna make these guys will be upstairs for a little while longer, but not much. I think I'm gonna move them down to the garage, get them a heater and a air conditioning unit of some sort down there, and then that way they can kind of survive on their own. But yeah, same thing down here. Just gonna be redoing all this, getting new carpeting. I'm sorry, putting in the new weatherproof, waterproof tiling in. See our cool little banner we had made. But yeah, that's the plan for right now. Alright guys, that is gonna wrap up this video. I hope you did enjoy it. There's gonna be some more stuff to kind of come. I don't really know. I do want to show you guys a more detailed build of that, just so you have more measurements and more of everything if you guys want to do something like that, because to build both those racks was actually only like $120 in lumber or something like that. I think we spent $190, but that was because I bought a ton of deck screws and things like that, just because I know I'm gonna build a bunch of these, so I just went ahead and bought the biggest boxes I could. But you could have probably done this for maybe 150, 160, somewhere in there-ish. I look forward to kind of showing you guys the room as it changes, and kind of maybe, I also want to experiment with different lighting, maybe wrapping the tanks in something, you know, the boards in something. I haven't really decided yet. I haven't really thought much of this through. I kind of just get an idea in my head and I just go with it. So That's this video, guys. Until next time, stay safe and stay positive.